Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Grizz Tonight. That's right. It's time for America's favorite show, Grizz Tonight. Welcome in, everybody, on this Friday night. How everybody doing tonight on this Friday night? Yes, yes. I'll tell you, I'm wearing this T-shirt, and I got to tell you some news. We have looked into traveling to California. Yes, yes, yes. I know, shocker, isn't it? If you've been following me for years or you've been following me for a day, let me explain this to you. I do not like the idea of going to face a fear of earthquakes, okay? I have a massive fear of earthquakes, but I'm considering going to Walt Disney Land for the first time in my life, believe it or not. Yes, I am thinking about going to Walt Disney Land for the first time in my life. Yes, indeedy. The rumors are true. Grizz is considering going to Walt Disney Land for the first time in my life. What's up, RNC? That's right. It's Grizz Live or Grizz Tonight. That's right. It's the Grizz Tonight. That's what the broadcast is called. I hope that name's up there. I put Grizz Tonight, so I don't know why it says the Grizz Show. Yeah, well, I'm considering going, man. I'm considering taking the trip because they're reopening. Yeah, it is Grizz tonight. Okay, we're set. I am very, very much considering going to Walt Disney Land in Cali. I've given it serious thought, and there's a good chance that I might be going to that place. I might be going to Disneyland in California, believe it or not. I've never been out west. I've never been out to Chicago. I've never been out to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've never been anywhere westbound. All my travels in my entire life have always been southbound to Orlando, Florida. I go northbound, but not really past the great state of New York. I mean, I've never been north of New York. I've never been north of New York City for that matter. And I have no interest in going up there, even though I love to see Fenway, but it's just, I don't know, that area just scares me a little bit. I don't know what it is, just scares me. I know people up in Boston are like, dude, what do you mean scares you? Well, it just, I don't know, it just gives me the creeps going north of New York. It's like I'll stop at New York and I'm happy right there. So, yeah, so we're thinking about taking a train out to California. So, my question tonight is would you consider taking a train to California? Would you consider taking a train to California? That's the big question tonight. I want to know from you, can you survive three different trains from the East Coast to the West Coast? You get on one train in Philadelphia, you get on a second train in Washington, a third train in Chicago, and then finally you get the local train from Los Angeles to Anaheim, where Disneyland is. That's what they told me I would have to do to go to Disneyland if I wanted to use a train only. So I'd have to take a train from Philly to, all over the place. I got to take a train all over the place. Thank you, Mike Digital, with the award. Mike with the award. Thank you. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm considering doing it. I'm considering doing it. Hey, hey, what's up? What's happening, Laura Cruz? Laura Cruz in the house. What's up, Laura Cruz? Good to have you here on a Friday night. I didn't bother with Clubhouse tonight. I said the heck with Clubhouse. I said I'm coming here to Haps.tv, the place where I love to be, is Haps.tv. And I'm wearing my 2020 Disneyland shirt, and I'm thinking about taking a train all the way from Philadelphia to Anaheim, California. I'm strongly considering the idea of taking a train from Philadelphia to Anaheim, California. I called Amtrak and I said, how much would that train cost me? And she said, for me and Melissa to go, it would cost $1,100. It's 3 days. We would leave. Well, like the example is, we would leave on the 15th of April and get there on the 18th of April. That's an example. That's not the exact dates that I looked at, but that's what the lady told me with Amtrak. She said you would have to leave, on the 15th and get there on the 18th. That kind of deal, you know? And they only run that train 3 days a week because of COVID. Yes, yes. No, 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 no. Space Girl, breaking news. Breaking news. They announced it tonight. They announced it. Disneyland is opening back up at 15% capacity. But then we found out that they're only going to let California residents in. No, no, no. Listen, Space Girl, I know you're stubborn, okay? I know you. You had me dying earlier today, okay? I'll say the truth. I don't care. Like you said, you don't give two F's. Well, I don't give two F's either. I think you're a legend. I would put you first ballot Hall of Famer on the female side. You're the most hardcore female I've ever seen in my life because you argue with everybody. You've done this before with me about. I'm telling you, they're opening up at 15% on April 1st in California. I mean, seriously. Hey, I'm from Philly. I'm crazy. I was watching Venito on somebody else's thing talking about how the men were nasty with her and all. I mean, seriously, though. But no, Space Girl, seriously, I would put you first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, really, though. Like, you just don't care, and it's funny, though, the way you come off because you don't care. You know what I'm saying? You just don't care. But anyway, I was talking about Vanita was on with somebody. Vanita was on with somebody, and the bottom line is that she was talking about like something about that, men were talking down to her or something, and it's just like, I don't think anybody's like intentionally talking down to anybody. I think everybody's got everybody confused. I mean, I'm crazy, and I cut myself like Howard Stern. I worked with the guy Bob Levy, who was a comedian on Stern. I like to live an edgy life. That's me. I've always been edgy. Every person I've ever crossed paths with in my life will tell you I'm edgy. I'm hardcore. I'm a guy that's just, I'm just a guy that's tough to deal with because that's the way I am. But I'm telling you, 15% in California. So yeah. They're going to open up 15% and only California residents. After I called Amtrak and asked them how much it would cost me to go, I found out though the deal, and it's a bummer. So, you know. Well, no, the trolls, I know who they are. The trolls over on Periscope. I've dealt with them too. I've dealt with these trolls on Periscope. Thank the Lord they're not here on Haps. You don't have none of those jokers on Haps. And if they come in, I know Vanita knows the deal. You block them right away. Or you ignore them, because if you can't block them, you ignore them. That's all. They're idiots. People that come in your room and start saying things to you are idiots. There's a lot of idiots out here. There's a lot of misguided men. I could do a whole show talking. I could spend the whole night talking about men that have been rejected. Men have been, let's see, rejection is one, bullied. There's a lot of sick people in the world because they've been rejected, they've been bullied. And at the end of the day, it kind of messes people up, but I don't want to talk about that tonight. I'm talking about taking a train all the way across country. That's crazy. Was moving to Florida. Well, yeah, the California governor said they can come back online at 15%. So they can let some people in, not many. You're not going to get many people in at 15%. I've never been to Disneyland. I would like to go. No. Space Girl's different, lady. That's not Vanita. Vanita is different. Vanita and Space Girl are two different people. Yep, two different people that live in Florida. Both of them live in Florida. So, but anyway, the bottom line is, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I've, wanted to always do this train ride all the way out to Cali. So she is. She's first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah. Yeah, she has a show that she tells it like it is, and that's it. If you don't like it, oh well, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, well, you're saying it's not worth it? Well, I want to go see Universal California too, where they make the movies and all. I hope they go I want to do that goofy tour around all the houses in California. They take you on a tour on a bus. You pay the guy $50 for a bus ticket. I just want to go around and just circle around and see all these, people. Show me the houses where all these celebrities lived, and where this famous crash chase happened at. That goofy guy that shows all the crash chases. I'm not giving him no plugs, that guy. No way. There's a guy on there that goes on Periscope and puts all the chases on there. God, I hope he don't come to Haps. That guy's annoying. Don't get me wrong. I watch his car chases, but he's annoying. I just don't like the way the guy is. I tell it like it is when it comes to that. I don't like the guy. I do not like that guy one bit. He's just, I don't know. He's different breed. He puts on all the car chases. He runs them off his computer. He shares his screen off KCLA or something like that. and he puts it behind him on a green screen and he thinks it's cool. And people give him hundreds of dollars, hundreds of dollars. So, yeah, so I mean, after I found out the price, the round trip is like $2,400. I could put that as a down payment on a house. 2,400. I mean, I got some other money too. I could put more money down on a house. That's what I'm going to do is use the money for a home. I'm going to use the money to put a down payment on a home. That's what I want to do is have the money to throw down on a house. We're looking at a couple different areas in Orlando. We're looking at Windermere, which is very expensive. $250,000 for a little small house. And in some cases, I've seen for a condo, it's like 400 for a damn condo in Windermere. The prices are crazy down there. And Local 6, or I guess Channel 6, where Tom's the meteorologist, chief meteorologist Tom Sorrows, where he's a chief meteorologist, that had a big story tonight on their newscast where they were talking. And they said people are battling for houses to buy them. There are people making bigger offers and they're getting a house. And a guy like me who's coming in, tailing the pennies, we come in, me and my girlfriend come in, try to buy it, and they won't let us buy the damn thing because Daddy Warbucks over here threw out an extra 10,000 to buy it. With them, it's a throw in the cup. These people with this money to throw around, it just makes you sick. You're out here trying to get your first home, and they got this first time home buyer stuff and all, and you still can't get a damn house. I don't know, but we're going to try to buy one eventually. So hope to God it works out. That's all. The jobs down there I know isn't very good. I heard the economy's still bad, but maybe I'll find a job. I don't know. I can get a job cleaning tables or something. I don't know. You know, I mean, I know the restaurants are open down there, so I guess I'll get a job cleaning off the table after people are finished eating. I'll be that guy. I'll wear my face mask and a pair of gloves, and I'll clean the table off after they're done. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I sure in hell ain't cleaning no damn public bathrooms, though. I'd be cleaning the employee bathroom, but not a public bathroom. No, thank you. I'm not mopping the floor. I don't do good with mops. I hate mops. I vacuum floor. That's what I do. When I lived at home there, I had a house when I was married, and I used to vacuum the floors. I didn't mop. She did. I didn't. So I like to take the vacuum cleaner across the floor and clean it up. That's what I do. I had a nice big size basement with the man cave, and I'd take the vacuum down there and run it once a week, clean it up. I do a vacuum on the steps. I did a living room and the bedrooms. We only had two bedrooms in the place. And they're tiny. The second one was tiny. So, yeah. What type of floors? Well, it was just carpet. I like carpet on the floor, dude. I hate the fact that these hardwood floors and junk. Give me carpet on the floor so I can run a vacuum across the carpet and it's cleaned up. That's it. The good solid vacuum cleaner will clean up your floors real easy. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Trying to buy a house right now in Orlando is extremely tough. Like I said, the news channel did a big story about the prices are ridiculous. These people come in, they got deep pockets because they sold a house, and the person trying to be a first-time home buyer has zero chances of getting anything. You got to go run an Airbnb for 6 months. So who knows? Might be living in an Airbnb for 6 months. I found a couple three-bedroom Airbnbs that look nice, though. I would stay in one for 3 months and move on to another one for 3 months. There's 6 months taken out. So we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen? You know, the idea of going to Cali, though, on a train is what I'm talking about tonight. I really want to talk about that train to California thing. Could you imagine? You got to sit on this train from Washington to Chicago. Then you got to sit on another train from Chicago to LA. Oh my Lord. How the hell are you going to sit in a train? You're in this room. You got a bathroom and all in the room, but you're in this room and you got to survive in this room for all this time. Hello, Harry. How are you? Harry, I almost thought about doing a West Coast thing, like going up and down the West Coast and maybe getting my way to Oregon somehow. I would get my way to the state of Oregon and the state of Washington. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a West Coast tour, doing a whole entire coast over there. Because we were looking into taking a train out to Cali and then just renting a car and going up and down the coast. We'd head north and come back to the starting point and then head south and then come back again. So maybe. Look at who it is. It's David Allen from Clearwater, Florida, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. The legend, David Allen, is here. Let's see. Let's invite David Allen to come on. Let's see if David Allen will come on here. David, I sent you an invite. You go to your notifications here on Haps. You can come on and talk to us. We haven't heard from David in a long time. How's everything going in Clearwater, David? How's the situation in Clearwater? Everything good these days? I know you had a couple things ongoing down there. You had to worry about the weather. So yeah, David, what's new? What's new, David? Talk to me. Talk to me, David. I only hear from you on Facebook and it doesn't come up. That's why I'm glad you're on Haps tonight. So David Allen has arrived on Haps, ladies and gentlemen. He's not on Facebook anymore. He's on Haps. There you go. So I could see his comments. So yeah, David, I'm trying to buy a house in Orlando. Me and Melissa are trying to buy a house down there, and we're looking around to see what's out there. And they're telling us on the news tonight that forget about it. The houses are just being gobbled up by these money bags, you know? Guy like me comes in trying to buy a place. I was gunning for the town of, well, anything near Walt Disney World, you know, anywhere like within 10-minute drive, that whole area I was gunning for. So, but more to the west than the east. I don't want to go on the east side. I want to stay on the west side. There's southwest, and then there's northwest, and then there's due west, and they're the only places I want to buy. So, but I don't want to go too far to the northwest because then you run into crime hills, David. People who are locals told me, they said, stay the hell away from crime hills. That place is nothing but trouble. So, yeah, I used to be on a message board for the city of Orlando, and they would give me advice on jobs and where to live and how much money to have when I moved down, you know. The people on the message board was great at answering my questions. But then I got off the message boards and now I found a Facebook page. They tell you everything on there. So life is good with that, you know. Harry, I haven't heard another word from her. I told her about going down up and down the West Coast and she didn't respond to it. I don't know if she didn't hear me or what. Anyway, it's a Friday night. I'm running Grizz Tonight on a Friday night. That's right. You're tuned to Grizz Tonight. I'll be back after this timeout. And I'm back. That was quick, wasn't it? That's just a quick little promotion there I do. Run that video. So I ran that video. I know a lot of people they want the countdown clock to begin. There is no countdown clock. That's my new intro. Yep. It's not prime time. It's called Grizz Tonight, buddy. Not prime time. This isn't the prime time of your life TV show that used to air in the Philadelphia market. They called the show Prime Time. No. It's called Grizz Tonight. That's all simple. Grizz Tonight. That's the way I leave it. You know, I like it. Make it simple. Is David Allen here? He's not commenting either. I don't know. I guess everybody put their keyboard away. They said hello and they left. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, I was talking about taking a train to California, talking about the real estate market in Orlando. Let's see. What else can we talk about here? I'll talk about the Phillies. They won again today in spring training. I put on Madden for the PlayStation 5 today. Go see the replays, guys. If you haven't watched the replays other than this one, go watch the other replays. There's tons of replays up. I've been working hard the last week, putting up replay after replay after replay. There's all kinds of replays on the account here. If you're bored, you go look at my replays and share them out with your cousin and your friends and your neighbors. Everybody, share them out. You know what I mean? Tell them to check out the Grizz. The PlayStation 5 is absolutely wonderful, man. It's awesome. You know, like it's clear, it's smooth. I love playing Madden on there. I made all these trades and I got to bring in this. I bought in this scrubby quarterback who's got 1 year in the NFL, man. This guy he actually ran a touchdown in and he threw a bomb and the guy caught it. Help you come up. All right, David, let's see. I invited you up. So how do I get you up here? See, there should be a button where it's bring you up. David, you have to go to your notifications. You have to close my show, David, okay? You close my show, open up your Haps app, and down there is a notification, okay? Down there is a notification on the main page of your Haps app. On the bottom there in the right hand corner, you'll see notification. You click that, and then your notification will be Grizz invited you to come live, and then click that, and you're good. And it'll bring you right up. There you go. I hope that's the easiest way I can explain it to you, David. Otherwise, I'd have to sit here and spend an hour telling you how to get up here. With Periscope, I hit one button, they put your audio up. Now with the video, it's complicated. I know I'm not trying to knock my friends here at Haps, I'm just saying it's complicated to bring you on. Maybe I could say respectfully, I asked them to make it where, one touch shopping. I invite you up and boom, you're on. I mean, you just hit accept. I wish they can do that. Where all they have to do is have you hit the accept button and boom, you're live on my show. It would be easier if I can just invite you, or you invite yourself up and then I have to accept you. Maybe when the app is around for 6 months, maybe they can make that. Though I hope they'll listen to me. So to the developers of the app, I'm asking for one more thing. When you're done all this other stuff, I know you got a lot of work to do. But when you're done, can you please add something where people in the audience could say, hey, bring me on the show? And all I got to do is click yes, and boom, they're on. You know what I mean? Still let me produce the show the way I'm producing it, but, let them ask to come on. Because, we're not big celebrities hosting these shows anymore. I mean, some of these guys think they're big celebrities, but they're everyday people. They're everyday people. I mean, there's no mega star on Haps right now that I can think of. There's nobody here that's a mega star. There's really good talents on here. Randy Horton, he was out with the camels last week. He had me dying with those camels. I thought the damn thing was going to bite his head off. I really thought the guy was going to get his damn head chewed off by the camel. It was crazy. He's there standing there with all these camels surrounded around him. I said, dude, what do you got, a death wish with all these camels? All they had to do is gang up on them and you're done. I don't know, but he knows more than I do about camels. They're not like tigers and lions. They'd rip you apart. He won't even be getting out of his car if there was a tiger or a lion out there. Those suckers would rip him apart. I don't trust those wild animals. Even a bear, those suckers. And then, you got to worry about gators in Florida. I mean, there's so much to worry about in Florida. You got the Florida Panthers. You have the bears. I've heard stories of all these damn animals in Florida. The panther, the bear, the gator. It's like, Jesus. And I got to worry about the stinking bugs. The stinking bugs in Florida. They told me, they said, dude, the bugs are terrible in Florida. But I still want to go there. I still want to go there. You know why? Because one man's dream, Walt Disney, gives me inspiration, He inspires me to be the best person I can be. Is one man's dream. I listen to that man's dream and I say to myself, look at what the world turned into, man. He achieved something. Walt Disney achieved something. Unfortunately, the man passed away and he didn't get to see his dream play out. He passed away pretty quick after they built it. He was gone. It's a sad situation there. But, some people say to me, oh, this, that about him. I said, listen, to me, the guy was great. He had a dream and he made it happen. That's what I see, is the man had a dream and he made it happen. More power to the man. So anybody could have a dream and make it happen. You just got to put your mind to it. You know what I mean? Like you got to focus on your dreams. So, like I said, I wanted to travel across country on Amtrak, but let me tell you, it's going to be a challenge. And I'll broadcast it to you if we do it. I'll be broadcasting, not 24/7, but I'll be broadcasting when we're not sleeping and doing other things. You know, when you're taking a train ride across the country, and you're with your significant other, it's going to be an interesting train ride. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time when you're together. It's a good way to grow your relationship. We took a long train ride to Florida. It was great. So we went to Walt Disney World in August, and we took a train from Philadelphia to Orlando. It was 23 hours to get down there. Got to know one another a little bit better on that train ride. It's the way it is. You're trapped with somebody, you're trapped in there. I mean, you could walk out of the room and go to sit over at the thing, and sit there if you want it. But it is what it is. So I don't know if we're going to do this or not, but we're going to look into California and see what's going to be open come April. And if something good's open in California, we'll do it. It's expensive though, so but that's okay. We'll spend the money. We're not asking for donations or nothing. We don't care about the donations. If you want to give it, I'll take it, but I'm not going to sit here and beg you for the money. You know what I mean? I'm here to entertain you. That's all I'm here to do. Some people like they want money for everything they do. Well, I'm not one of those guys. I'm here to broadcast to you. I'm investing and putting this show on. I just want you to call your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, everybody. Call everybody you know and tell them, tune into this Grizz guy on Haps.tv. To me, that's worth more than money. Getting all the people to see it. The people to tune in on a replay. I want to see 1,000 replay hits one day. So I need you guys to help make that happen. You got to tell everybody you know and say, hey, tune into the Grizz, watch his replay. This guy talks about things. He was a talk show host back in the day at the age of 16. He used to call in on talk radio in Philadelphia. I was a regular caller on talk radio, but especially sports talk. That was my thing. Yeah, I was a sports talk guy. Thanks, RNC. Appreciate the award. Thank you, sir. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm here for you to tell your friends, your neighbors, tell everybody. I don't care if you tell your butcher, your supermarket clerk, your waitress, your waiters, whoever. Tell everybody. Haps.tv/Grizz Show. Let everybody know we're here. And they can watch the replays at their own schedule. They don't have to be here live when I'm here. They can watch it at 3 in the morning when I'm sound asleep. They can watch it whenever. They could be out with camels in the middle of nowhere. They can tune in, on the replay. I don't know. I'm just throwing everything out there. I mean, really, though. You know. I mean, hey, if they got a cover for their phone, they could be taking a shower watching the replay. I don't know. I mean, or listening to it at least. Who the hell knows? Anyway, there you go. Thank you for subscribing. CJ, thanks for the subscription. CJ, subscribing. Thank you, thank you. How are you, CJ? How you doing tonight? You having a good time? That is CJ, or is my eyes bad? Hold on, now it's CJ Music. There you go. From Iowa. Wow, you're from Iowa. CJ Music. I'll subscribe back to you. You're from Iowa. You want to come up and perform? I'll invite you up. Come on up and sing a song for us. Wait a minute. You haven't seen me in forever. Wait a minute. How do I know CJ? Where do I know you from? You know me from somewhere? You haven't seen me in forever. Uh-oh, I hope it ain't another Grizz. I heard there was another Grizz back in the day. I mean, I've been around for a long time, but CJ Music. I don't know. I don't know if CJ Music has the right Grizz. They said I haven't seen me in forever. I don't know. I don't know. I really, really don't know. A nurse and a musician. Wow, you have stories to tell being a nurse in these times. No. Wait a minute. Could that be the woman formerly known as Ivy? Is that the woman formerly known as Ivy? Because she was a nurse. That's the only nurse I can remember. Oh, Busker. Oh, Busker. There you go. Look at that. She's from Busker. I remember. I was on Busker. I was on Busker. I'm trying to remember you. So who did you go as? You went as CJ on Busker? Yeah, it's me, RNC over here. He's telling her. He's like my Ed McMahon. He's like, you are correct, ma'am. You are correct. Yes, this is the guy from Busker who lived in a basement bar getting loaded every night, drinking shots of vodka. I'm still alive, believe it or not, after all that vodka. I'm still kicking. Yes, I am. I'm 44 years old. I survived. CJ Music. I'm trying to remember. You remember me from the bar getting loaded. I used to tie it on in that bar. That's what married life did to me back then. I'm no longer married. I signed the divorce papers last week, so I'm on my way to being like, unmarried. So there you go. Yep, yep. Well, I miss, the lights and everything. For old time's sakes, I need to go pull out the lights. Where the hell did I do with them? Let's bring on the lights. You know what? Hold on. We're going to move the microphone. Here we go. Let's grab the lights. I know this is unprofessional. But I got a ton of lights over here. Let's bring them on over. Oh, they're stuck on something. Here we go. For old time's sake. Here we go. For old time's sake. Here we go. I got the lights for you. For the old good old days. The old days. Yes, indeedy. Let's get the lights on here. Me, Mr. Lights. I light them up. Are you kidding me? It died? These brand spanking new lights died. Are you kidding me? Get the hell out of town. These brand new lights are dead. This thing was brand spanking new and they died. Don't worry, I got backups. I'll go in the closet and get the backups. What the hell happened? Why would they die? Are you kidding me? They're dead. Hold on. I got lights at work over here, though. Here we go. I got lights at work. Here you go. There's your lights at work. There we go. I'm going to sing a song now. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell rockin', rockin' around the Christmas tree. Have yourself a crazy night. Jingle bells, jingle bells rocked. Rockin' a vodka bottle tonight. That's not the case, though. Those were the days of vodka indeed. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. There you go. Song's over. That's my song right there for you. We'll wear this around the neck here and it'll sit right here. Let's see. We don't want people to go like, too crazy on the flashing lights here. We'll leave it right here. So like this way. There you go. Harry's watching from Scope. Well, she don't like the flashing lights. She hates the damn flashing lights. I love the flashing lights, though. We'll put it up here. Here we go. There you go. Right there. We'll leave it there. Let's see. Who have I invited so far? So, CJ Music, you're invited. Come on up. Come on up. Sing us a tune. Yeah, Harry Winston, right? Is it about Harry Winston? Yeah, the good old days. I used to get loaded. I used to dance with the flashing lights. Yeah, I got backup lights, but this thing here is going Mickey and Minnie. We're running this light in honor of the old days. Yesterday's gone, but the magic will never die. The magic will never die because that's the Jingle Bell Rock. So next week is Laura Cruz's birthday. Make sure I don't forget that. We gotta have a birthday party for Laura Cruz. Yeah, we have to have a birthday party for Laura Cruz next week. See, I got my flashing. I'm gonna put it up on my. Here we go. There you go. Put it up on top. Here you go. There you go. I'll leave it rest up there. It won't fit. It won't stay. If there's a way to glue it up here, I would. Okay, you can't do it. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at these comments here. Hang on. That's awesome, though, to see people from the past. Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that. A fracture in your leg. Okay, well, we hope you get better. We hope you get better, CJ. We hope you get better soon. There we go. So get better soon, CJ. Yes, yes. All right, I'm going to take this off my head now. Enough of that. We'll let it rest down here. It'll rest down here. Here we go. So there you go. Yeah, I spent $47 to get this thing mailed to me from somebody at the Magic Kingdom. They picked it up for me. But you know what? It flashes lights. That's all I care about. It's a very good thing to have. So yep, the light's flashing this thing. It's always a good thing with me to have a flashing light thing. I know, and it doesn't really make anybody too crazy. I hope. There you go. We'll let it just sit down there. It'll sit down there, and I know. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. You fractured your tibia and your fibula. Jesus, that sounds like what, you have an accident or something, or you fell. What the heck happened there? Holy smokes. Yeah, invite your friends out. Let everybody know we're here. We're here on Haps.tv, the Grizz Show. Yes, yes, yes. We're making memories one person at a time. We're making you never forget the good days, and better days are coming. Trust me on that. The COVID's going to go away in about 6 months. It's going to go away. They're getting everybody vaccinated down in Florida. I'm not getting the vaccination unless they tell me to go into Disney World. I need it, then I'll go get it. But well, how about that thing? Though this thing went and died on me. I cannot believe this thing died on me. That's crazy. Oh wait, I forgot the most important thing I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. Some of you guys have seen these, but some of you haven't. Hold on here. Hold on to the magic. Boom. Hold on to the memories. There you go. The glasses are lit. There you go. Now we're talking. There's my lit glasses. I want you guys to see them. The lit glasses, 2021. There you go. Here, this one probably interfering with it. Let me shut this one off here. Turn this one off. Hold on. There we go. There you go. Is the red lighting up too? I can't tell. Let's see. Yeah, the red's lighting up too, man. Everything's lighting up on these bad boys. The 2021 flashing glasses. They're one of my favorite things to buy. Every year I go to Party City and buy a pair. There you go. Shut them down. But yeah, you got to have your props. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a broadcaster, you got to have your props. Me, I'm the Grizz Show, so I got to have my props for the show too. Yep. Alrighty, let's see what else is happening here tonight. Well, I talked about Orlando. I talked about taking a train to California. That'd be wild, though, man. I mean, all those hours on that train heading to Cali, and all you got is yourself a room with a bed. You don't got no television. You got to go something on the internet. So I guess I have broadcast in there. You get the Wi-Fi, they said, so you can watch movies. You bring a CD thing and watch a movie, I guess. Well, I've taken trains to Florida for 23 hours, but this is for 3 days on the train. You're off and on. You get on in Philly, you get off in Washington, you get on again, you go off in Chicago, and then you're on to LA. And for the first time in my life, I'm in Dodger Stadium. Good evening and welcome to Dodgers baseball. Now, see, I can't do his voice. Anyway, I could be in Dodger Stadium living my dream. The dream being lived, the dream being lived. Well, anyway, I can't sing to save my life. This app is all about singers, you know what I'm saying? Hallelujah, hallelujah. All right, that's enough of that. I gave you a little hallelujah. Yeah. Oh well, one day I'll sing. I'll just do a whole concert for you. One day out in the middle of the, I'll just stand there with my phone and do a whole concert. I'll put my phone on a stand and do a concert for you one night, but not tonight. I'll sing songs when it warms up in Philly. I'll go out and sing songs. So on the streets of Philadelphia, na 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 na. I was born and raised in these crazy streets in this big old town. On the streets of Philadelphia. Na 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 na. David Allen, what happened here? David Allen said he got lost. David Allen, what'd you do? But take a U-turn somewhere? David Allen said that he got lost. I don't know what happened here. I invited David Allen and we can't get him up here. David Allen says that he got lost. I don't know. David, are you driving somewhere? He got lost. That's interesting. I don't know. Anyway, yep. But David, you know what, David? I'll tell you what, David. You're in Clearwater, my friend. That's all that matters, right? You're in Clearwater, Florida, the home of the Phillies spring training baseball games. Clearwater, Florida. I would like to be in Clearwater, Florida soon. Well, I'll be in Orlando within after spring training now. But I'll get there. I'm working my way into Orlando, pumping hard and fast, trying to get there. I'm pumping the gas pedal. I don't know why this thing died, David. I couldn't tell you why this sucker died. Is this thing like a reject or something? Like it really legitly just died. Yeah, this thing will not light up to save its life. So, oh well. They sent me a reject. Ugh. Yeah, I'm trying to move to Orlando, to Disney. I'm on my way to Disney and the Magic Kingdom. Let me get up and get the other one. I want to get the other one here. Hold on. Let me fix this microphone here. Can you take me higher? There we go. Microphone's up high now. Yep. The high. All right, let me go in that closet there, and I got some more light up things in there. I'll get them all out of here. You know what? I'll put a commercial on and I'll come back with the light up. Boom. There it is. Hold on. Let me get in camera range. There it is. There's my red light up. It's got blue lights on it. CJ loves Orlando. Have you been to Orlando, CJ? When's the last time you were in Orlando? CJ can come to the studios of Orlando. Yep, there's my light up. There it is. It's not perfect, but it's working. You can see the blue lights. I feel like I'm in the Kmart. Welcome to the blue light special. There we go. Why the heck? Maybe the blue lights need to be over here. What am I doing wrong here? It's not on the camera. There we go. There's the blue lights. If I turn the regular lights off, we could sing, "Turn on the spotlight." David, you're invited, my friend. You're invited, David. I already invited you. David, I already invited you, and I invited CJ. Turn on the spotlight. I don't know. Yeah, for some odd reason, these lights ain't coming on. What I got? Oh, I'm ducking out over here. Here we go. Now, there it is. There's the lights. Wait, now how do I get like this thing straight? There you go. Used to vacation there every year. It has been forever. There you go, CJ. CJ, it's been a long time since you went to Orlando. So yeah, there's my blue and red lights. At least they're working tonight. I'm trying some gimmicks here. Hopefully people coming in aren't sitting there at the screen going, "What the hell clown show did I walk into tonight? Jesus, this guy." Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just trying to bring the energy tonight. I'm trying to bring the energy. I ate a bunch of Skittles. I had a bagel egg sandwich for dinner tonight. Had ice cream. Yeah, I was going to town on it tonight, man. I was hitting it hard. I was gonna play some slots on the DraftKings thing, but I said, "Nah, the hell with it. I ain't playing none tonight." I went to the casino last night. Lost 186 bucks at the casino, so that's okay though. 186. That's a donation. That's not taking a beating. You didn't lose your shirt for 186 bucks. I lost on the slots, and then they'll invite me back with some kind of promotion. So Well, I go. It depends how good the promotion is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I'm even in this area by the time we get to May, we're already in March. March 6th coming up in 2 hours, folks. 2 hours to go, and it's March the 6th, 2021. Almost through this month. We're getting there. March 6th is coming. And, yeah, this is a nice thing, though, I bought here from this lady that mailed it to me in Florida. This really, really nice. It's a popcorn bucket, but it lights up. And it's got the Mickey and Minnie. So, yeah, it's a nice piece for the money I spent. I think I got a good deal on it. Because I couldn't travel to Florida in December, so I had to pay her the fees to ship it to me. So there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I had my buddy, he does WDW Scope. So there you go. You'll love it. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I don't put no popcorn in it, but you know what? It lights up. It's really neat. Yeah, it lights up. And it does a really nice lighting too there. It does this whole one more time. I'm going to show it here because it's really neat. One more time, we'll put it up into the picture here. There you go. Mickey and Minnie. And inside, you could actually put popcorn in that. Isn't that a great thing? I think it's worth $50 because it'll light the night away. I mean, I could sit here with no lights on and it would be probably working great. But I don't want people who, like they say, they'll have a coma from me putting lights on. They'll have a seizure. That's what it is. Not a coma. They'll have a seizure. They'll take a coma. I don't know. Whatever. We don't want nobody dying here on my show. Jesus. I'm not here to kill people. I'm here to entertain people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you put it around your neck and all. I mean, it's really a nice, nice thing. And then I got this blue and red light here. This thing with the blue and red lights, which is neat. So, yeah, I love my flashing lights. And you remember, if you watch my bar show on Busker, I used to tear up that floor. I used to get out and dance like a madman. I used to dance like a crazy man on that show. The bar show was all about blaring the music and dancing. You know what I'm saying? You watch a 6'2", 250-pound plus man go around and dance. Yeah, they were good times. They were really good times back in those days. Yep, yep. And that's what I wanted to do is build a legacy. I wanted people to never forget it. I wanted to leave an impression that would last forever, and people would say, you know what? Damn it, I missed those dance shows. So that's good that some people out here remembered them. You're one of them, CJ. That's good. That's a good thing. Some people miss it. They miss the good old days because they were really good days for every one of us. Yes, it was. We had a lot of fun back in those days. But you know what? The best is yet to come. Wait till we get to the Orlando studios. I'll go back dancing. Believe me, I'll get the music pumped up and the lights going, and we're going to have a good time in Orlando. I can't wait. It's coming. We'll be in the Orlando studios before you know it. And we're going to bring on new programming like Live from Epcot and Live from Magic Kingdom and all that good stuff's coming your way. All right here exclusively on haps.tv. Yeah. The Grizz Show channel. We're going to have good times, trust me. The best is yet to come. They always play that song on television or something. The best is yet to come. People need to realize that I am the guy that creates fun. And that's my whole brand is the Grizz Show likes to have a good time and be fun. And that's what I'm all about. I'm the party machine. Thirsty Thursdays was my main thing, if you remember. I used to have a Thirsty Thursday every Thursday night. We'd grab a bottle and start the party. Some weeks it would be just a bottle of beer. Some weeks it would be a cider. Some weeks it would be the vodka bottle. And we had a damn good time doing it. Yes, we did. We lived our lives. We had a good time. And that's what it was all about. Just living life large. Coming to you from the man cave. It was a different era, a different time. And the entertainment value was there. It would have been great during the COVID era. So, everybody missed Busker. Believe me, you're not the only one. A lot of people wish they could have that Busker back. Believe me, they would give a lot to have Busker back. I think some people would actually give up a limb to have Busker back. I'm telling you, that's how much some people really miss it. They really, I believe, would give up a limb for it. Maybe a finger. I don't know about giving up more than that, but yeah, I might give up a finger or a toe for it. But I think I'd rather give up my pinky if I was going to give up anything. That the least used finger is the pinky. So I would say, okay, cut my pinky off, and here's my Busker back. Yeah, but it's gone, and that's that. We're here in a different era. It's already after 10 o'clock on your Friday night, and we're just hanging out, shooting the breeze here on Grizz Tonight. That's all we're doing. Yes, yes, a new era. Well, the new era hasn't even begun, RNC. It's coming. The new era is being pumped up. The future of Florida is going to be huge. I mean, once we, officially land in the soil in Florida, man, oh man, it's going to be wild. Trust me. Good times are coming. Good times are coming. If you thought the man cave was something good, wait till you see what's in store when we hit Florida. Oh boy, I can't wait. I cannot wait. We're not going to find another Chris Christie like the campground. That's the one thing. Let me tell you something. We went from the man cave to Chris Christie at the campground. That's really what we did, man. We had the man cave, and then we found that Chris Christie guy at the campground. We found him, and we found your buddy RNC, the Hawkster. We found that guy. I know you love the Hawkster. Most people won't get the joke, but the guy was a legend. The two of them together would have been the World Tag Team Champions, and they could have been managed by none other than Space Girl. Space Girl would have been a perfect manager for them two. Could you imagine, dude? Space Girl walking down the aisle with the cigarette hanging out the mouth, and you got Big Chris Christie walking behind her, and then you got that dude, the Hulkster, swinging his arms around. Oh, dude, it would be wild. Now that would be a wrestling company, dude. You know what? I need to apply for that job. The guy was telling me, dude, he's like, go apply to be a writer for WWE. We'd hire Space Girl to be Space Girl would be the manager, dude. We'd put her with one of these big dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like one of these 400-pound monsters. We'd find a 400-pound monster, and she would manage him, you know what I mean? And she'd manage him all the way to the title, dude. She'd be yelling at his opponent, with the cigarette hanging out the mouth. Dude, that'd be a great gimmick, dude. It was like Jimmy Hart had the megaphone. Somebody get McMahon on the phone, dude. We got a deal for him. We'll get Triple H on the phone. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. Yeah, there you go. But dude, seriously though, man, just think about the ideas I got, RNC. I mean, I know you would love it, dude. You probably running that through your mind. Put Leo 2.0 in there too, dude. He can manage him and her together managing this monster. You know what I'm saying? It would be epic, dude. So there you go. Yeah. I mean, I always got creative ideas, dude. I don't hide nothing either, dude. I just say whatever's on my mind. I could see big money in that, though, dude. Really, the WWE, she can manage a guy, that just devours his opponents, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, oh well, I'm trying here. David Allen, he's trying to get on, and there's just no way to get him on. I don't know. You can't lead David into the ring, man. We need Space Girl to. Wait a minute. Is that David Allen? Oh, wait a minute. He's here. He's here. David, you made it. Turn your mic and camera on, man, and turn your mic on at least. Oh my God, David Allen's arrived. There he is. Oh my God, David Allen's here. There he is. David Allen is here. He's made it. David Allen is here. There he is. The legend has arrived. David Allen has hit the ring. He's going to manage somebody to the title. He's hit the ring. Finally, David Allen has arrived. He is here. He did a magic trick. He disappeared. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is a legendary night. David, you can talk, though. Turn your microphone on. David, turn your microphone on. This is turned out.
Turn my microphone on?
There you go. You got the microphone on. There he is, folks. David Allen's here. Go ahead, David.
All I see is a black screen.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're good. You can talk. People can hear you. Address your fans here. Your fan club is, far reaching right now.
Hey, when you were saying Hulkster, you talking about Hulk Hogan?
No, we're talking about this guy we called the Hulkster down at campgrounds. We had the Chris Christie look-alike. This guy was swinging his arms one Sunday morning, and I said, "There's the Hulkster. He's hulking out." So yeah, we got Chris Christie look-alike, and we got the Hulkster. So you want to manage those two guys? You can manage them to the tag team titles. It's just one of those things. It's good comedy, Like you were the magic show man for all those years.
Exactly.
Yeah, you did the magic shows. You were the master of magic.
That's right.
See, one day I told Tom Sorrow something, and he said, "Tell David Allen." He told me to tell you. He kind of went crazy and said, "Tell David Allen I said this." Yeah, he's funny. Go ahead.
Who's that you were talking about?
Tom Sorrows, the meteorologist at WKMG 6 in Orlando. He's the chief meteorologist at KMG in Orlando, the TV station. And David dropped. We lost him. That quick, we lost him. He did magic. He disappeared. David just did a disappearing act, folks. Yeah, I was telling Tom that I said my buddy David Allen's over in Tampa Bay. And Tom says to me, "Oh, well, he's got a meteorologist in Tampa, don't he? He's in a different market." Oh man, he said to tell him, he said tell David to tune in to the guy in Tampa. Funny stuff, because he can't. I don't think you can get him in the Orlando station in Tampa unless you go on like your tablet or your computer or something to watch them there. Hell, I get them in Philly on my tablet, my phone, my computer, whatever the hell I want to use. So, oh well, we lost David, but he made an appearance, RNC. You're happy now. I think we can end the show now since David Allen made his appearance. Yeah, I think since David made his appearance, now we can end the show happy. It's time to say goodnight. La 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 la. Is CJ still here? Or did she leave? CJ, you still here? Time to say goodnight. La 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 la. Time to say goodnight. If Laura Cruz would just figure out how to do this, she could come on too here. But David came on as the voice of reason tonight. We got this new thing on bringing people in as the voice of reason. Tonight's guest was David Allen. He made a brief appearance on camera. I don't think he knew he was going to go right up on the camera there. He kind of put his hand up on the camera like, whoa. I don't know. But we got him on audio, so that's good. There you go. We're having fun. It's Friday night. I'm not even drinking, but I'm having a good laugh tonight. Today's been a funny day. We had a couple legends today. Space Girl earlier had me dying. That guy, she had me dying. I told her she's first ballot Hall of Famer. Oh, man. I know some people would probably put me first ballot Hall of Famer, especially if you take those Buster bar shows. I think they do get me in the Hall of Fame first ballot, If only we had those replays, a loop for you for hours and hours. Oh, David came back. Here he is. You ready to go on camera? Here we go. There he is, David Allen in living color. There you go. The legend has appeared.
Right.
So what kind of magic trick do you
Why
have
is there
for
no
us?
video? Why? Well, I'm looking in the dark, and that's all I can see.
You only see the dark.
I don't see me. I don't see you. Oh wait, should I hit the thing that said next step? Maybe that's what I need to hit. Oh, that did something.
Oh, wait a minute. We got the voice. Wait a minute. CJ's coming on too. Oh, what happened? We lost everybody. Let's get them all on together. Here we go. There you go. It's the David and CJ show.
Is CJ the guy that does all the cool computer stuff?
No, the CJ's the woman on the screen right now. She's from Busker. the screen right now. She's from Buster. There's David. Wait a minute. Is he coming back or what happened to David's camera? Hold on. I'll get on the screen now. We'll take David off till we fix it. There we go. David's working on fixing his camera. Here he goes. Here it is. Everybody's on now.
How
there
are
you go.
you?
Everybody's on. There you go. Now we did it. Oh, David, your camera cut you off. You have to up your camera a little bit. Push it up a little bit there. There we go. We're getting there.
Okay.
This is RNC's dream come true. There we go. Is it working? There we go. We got CJ and David Allen now. Here. Is there a way to put them side by side? Now they got rid of that feature, I see. They used to have a side by side thing, but they won't let you do that no more. What happened to the side by side thing they used to do on this app? I guess they got rid of it.
I saw somebody else doing it earlier today. It can't be completely gone.
Let's try this here. Let's see. There's CJ. There's David. And there I am. Let's see. Oh, it's not working. I'm having fun with this.
Oh, I'm glad somebody's having fun.
David's not having a good night. I'll take his camera. We'll take David's camera off. There used to be a side-by-side option, though, and I notice it's not here no more. They used to have it. CJ, how did you find Haps? Whoops, CJ's microphone is muted. I'm trying to figure out how did you find Haps if you were on Busker? CJ. She can't hear us, or we can't hear her. There she is. She's a star now. There you go. I put me I'm the correspondent here live on the scene. CJ, we can't hear you. CJ has this look on her face like she don't know what to do.
Unsubscribe, block, or cancel.
There's David. No, David, don't do none of that stuff. Just keep on talking. You're good.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Now we got CJ.
Yeah. Who's that?
Okay.
That's CJ. Say hi to CJ, David. She's from Busker.
Hi, CJ.
I remember you.
You remember David or me, the Grizz?
Both of you.
There you go. She remembers you, David. There you go. She actually remembers your magic show.
I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
Let's see. Where do I start on how I found Haps? Well, I started out on Busker. That's where I found everybody. And then...
What did you do on Busker?
Huh?
What did you do on Busker besides just talking around, or you sing?
I was basically... Most of the time, I did music. I talked a lot.
Nice.
Probably more than I should have.
Yeah. Well, it's really boring if everybody was sort of, closed mouth and,
Well, I remember going on Dragonfly's broadcasts all the time and just ringing up havoc. That was fun. I love Dragonfly.
Where is Dragonfly these days?
I don't know.
I see her every once in a while, like on Instagram or someplace like that, or on, I don't know.
I used to have her on Snapchat, and then we lost touch. I think I have her on Instagram. Yes. But I have not seen a lot of her for a while. But the way I found Haps, I was on Periscope, and I was watching Past the Bananas. Imagine that, you know. Uh, and she was using the app Haps, and I heard about it um, before
No,
it before I even found out that it was out. I still thought it was in the process of being created, and uh, once I found out that Carrie was using it, I looked it up and I finally decided, okay, it's real. I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna go here because she said it was basically the better version of Periscope. So I'm just like, okay, I want to give it a try.
There you go.
perfect.
I'm changing the screen up here. I'm playing with all the tools they give me. You know how it is.
Yeah, you got me frozen.
You're frozen. Well, we can hear you, David.
Oh, good, good. That's
Yeah,
good.
we got your audio. So like you're the
That's,
caller. You're the caller tonight. David Allen's on line
better,
10.
Grizz, better known as
But yeah,
Alexander
I'll
Graham
turn my
Bell.
I'll turn my computer around to show you why I'm not really able to do music right now.
Uh oh.
Grizz is Alexander Graham Bell. He's invented the telephone.
Um,
David Allen here on the news line.
so basically, I kind of spelt it wrong earlier. So basically, I have two fractures,
Wow.
and they are the main weight bearing bones in your leg. In the lower leg, it
Wait
is
a
the
minute. Do you
tibia.
play? Do you play golf by any chance?
I have, yes.
Uh,
Um,
have you ever heard of a guy named
but
Tiger Woods?
uh-huh. He has the same injury,
Oh my God,
except
that was my next question. Well, thanks for stealing my next question.
um
I can't believe
so basically the people at the hospital called it the Tiger Woods injury
it.
because
I'm you're way ahead of me.
I broke my tibula and my fibula bone. And so basically what they did was they went and they
What you
put a bar in my leg
right?
for more stability. Um,
Just like Tiger.
and uh, it happened while I was roller skating. I basically lost my balance and my foot kind of twisted under me, and I landed right onto it with all my weight.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. And you're
Yeah,
still out in Iowa, right?
yep,
So what's life like out there? Do you know that guy Chris from The Bachelor? He's from out there.
uh huh.
Do you know him personally or no?
Um, no.
Okay. Because I don't know how big Iowa is. I've never been there.
Oh, it's huge. There's a lot of places in Iowa. Um, it's definitely there's a lot of corn. Um,
Is there a university in Iowa called Creighton, or is it in another state? It's out in
I
that.
think I think there might be. Um, Creighton.
Is there
I'm gonna
supposed
look it up
to ask
because
any? You really don't have to ask any questions anymore. You just Google it or Siri it, and
that is in Nebraska.
it's Nebraska. Okay. Yeah, they,
Yeah.
their basketball coach said some fairly um, not too nice terminology as to race, and either just about lost his job or close to it. But
You know, I'm having too much
Uh
fun
oh.
here as a producer. Maybe I should give somebody else producer powers. They could see what they want to do with it. You know, David, I could actually give you producer powers on Haps here. They'll allow me to do that. I can give it away.
yeah,
Let me see here. I'll
a
try
little
it.
I'd be a little premature since I can't even get this part to work. So, but
Hey, Grizz.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you remember somebody named Samira from Busker?
Samira. Was she from another country?
She was from Australia.
oh yeah, I
Samira
remember,
Wild.
older lady,
Yeah.
not as old as me, but yeah,
Yeah, where
Samira.
is she?
Speaking of Samira, she
I
just
saw a
messaged
picture of
me.
her the other day. What's she up to?
Tell her to come over here to Haps.
Yeah, she needs to come over to have. She probably will.
I'm gonna text her that right now.
Yeah, but like get her over to Haps immediately. Let's go. Like get her over here.
Yeah, she's good. She's a
I know
things. She
she's very active on Instagram anymore. She used to be really active on Periscope.
yes.
Did you ever meet Samira in person?
I wanted to, but then it didn't work out.
So wait,
I
let me ask you
had
a question. When
all
you were on Busker, were you like in college or high school? Like what was the story there?
um I was a senior in high school, just about to graduate when I started Busker.
Yeah, because I know there was like a bunch of different people that like were like like 17 or 16 on Busker.
And I
And a lot
actually
of them
had
are really
Allie.
talented.
I had Allie who was barely even one at that time.
Oh, you have a daughter.
Now um I have Samira and Elijah.
Wait a minute, they're dogs or they're children?
Children.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So do you adopt children or what's the story there?
No. Um it's a long story.
Okay,
Uh
we'll leave it at that. It's a long story. We'll be here till 12 tomorrow
um
afternoon, folks, telling a story about what's the story. We'll see you tomorrow at 12
so
noon.
ba-
We're like, so we don't fall asleep here.
so basically the one I'm with now, I was not with in high school. Um and basically me and him aren't together anymore. He was kind of not a very good person.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Um and we do not see him anymore. Uh and basically it was kind of just a hit and miss kind of thing in high school. Um he's not in the picture. The one who is in the picture right now is a very, very good guy. And we are actually uh, tying the knot.
Oh, wow, you're
Fingers
getting
crossed.
married.
Yes.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. See, I told you it's a complicated story.
Business call that lingo. Tying the knot.
She didn't want to say the word married, David. You know how that worked out. Especially for a guy like me. I was spending too much time in my man cave.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know that.
hey, and do you remember a streamer named Kit Kat?
Oh, yeah,
Oh
we
yeah.
know she got married.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I see posts of from her on Facebook all the time.
Really? Where's she living now?
The last time I checked, I think If I remember right, she is still living in, oh, where was it? I know she's a teacher there. Um, let's see.
Do you talk to One Blessed Cat?
Huh?
Do you talk to the person One Blessed Cat, Chrissy?
I still have her on House Party.
Because I haven't heard from her in a while. Is everything okay?
I actually don't know. I haven't heard from her in a while either. I haven't been on House Party for a while, so I don't know if she's still
Yeah,
really
nobody
uses it.
seems to know what's going on there because she had that she was battling an illness, so nobody knows.
Well, um, the last post she made on Facebook was December 24th of last year.
Oh wow! I hope
And
nothing
then
major.
she kinda dropped off of Facebook. Um, I think I still have her on Instagram too. Um, one right here. Let's see. And she hasn't posted on there since 2019.
Oh wow! I hope this isn't going in a bad direction here.
Me too. Let's see.
'Cause, like nobody's heard from her, and that's why I mean, it's concerning. She
I
she gave me
agree.
a speech one night to put the bottle down, and I remember I was drinking pretty heavy.
Mhm.
It was Christmas Eve of like 2016, I guess it was. And she gave me a speech and she said, "Dude," she said, "put the bottle down right now." She's like, "You're just getting lit up and you're going down a bad path here."
Was that during a broadcast?
Yeah, it was on Christmas Eve that year. I actually
Well, I
like
think I remember
yeah,
her
I well,
saying
I drove like I was pretty on a roll that night. I drove to locally. I drove locally after a couple of drinks, and I shouldn't have done that.
yeah.
And so then I drove back from there, and I came on Busker and just started, ranting and raving. Grabbed the bottle and started slugging. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think I remember.
alcohol ruins your life, and like that's why like I've kind of I've tamed my drinking. Thank God I've made a comeback, and I'm no longer an alcoholic. I don't rely on a drink anymore. At one point I did, but not anymore. I don't rely on drinks anymore. Yep. I fixed my life on that front. So, like I said, the next step is to move to Florida with my girlfriend and buy a house and live happily ever after down there. So hopefully that'll work.
I'm gonna check House Party to see if she's been on there at all.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, because like I asked about her and like I haven't seen her anywhere on the internet, and that's why I was wondering, like, what's her situation? Because everybody knew she was, like I said, she battled that ongoing issues, with her health. So she had.
Well, even with, let's see, uh, I don't even see her.
Well, it looks like my battery here's got about 5 minutes left, so I don't want to promptly end the show. But yeah, my battery, and I don't have the charger. I don't know what the heck I did with it. It's over there somewhere. So we're gonna end this anyway because I wasn't expecting to stay on this late. So,
Yeah,
David, any
I
final words?
you
I don't see the
know, you
last time she
were
was
talking
on
about
here.
Chris.
Go ahead, David. I'm sorry. Go ahead, David.
It seems like I saw Christy on Periscope within the last few months, but it was like a replay, so I couldn't talk to her because it was a rerun.
Uh
Um,
huh.
but I haven't heard of anything um, fatal happening one way or the other. So I assume she's still with us.
I would hope so. I mean, I
Yeah,
would hope so. You know,
good.
she's you know, like I said, she normally stayed connected somehow to the internet. So I hope that whatever the situation.
I, I think we would have heard if something had happened to
Okay, well that's good
Yeah,
news. Then. You know, no news is good news sometimes. So there you go.
her. I hope so.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
'cause-
Maybe she was just kind of taking a break from uh
From
some
all the
social media.
frivolity fun on Periscope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
well, David, what's happening in Tampa Bay these days? Anything exciting going on down
Well,
there? Or?
Well, we had the Super Bowl there a couple of weeks ago.
There you go.
That was pretty exciting, and then they, because of all the virus and everything, they didn't want to have a big parade or anything, so they did what they did when they don't want to have a big parade. They have a boat parade up and down the river that goes around the downtown area, and so that's what they did. And a few weeks later, it wasn't a super spreader. The get more you know virus around, so it worked out
Well,
pretty good.
Florida's really reopened, haven't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're and I think they're going to open the rest of it up. But as far as Florida is concerned, I think the only restrictions that we have right now are um, like in bars and restaurants. It's not 100% of the seating. It's either 50 or 75%. And we've got these like this one bar where I get to carry out pizza sometimes. Between every second or third seat, there's this plexiglass wall, so
Well,
you can't
David, are they
talk.
serving
You
at the
can't talk.
bars? Like, are you able to get like a drink at the bar? Or you have to sit at the table.
Well, if you sit at the bar, it has to be one that has some kind of a barrier between like every so many seats. Like there's like two people could sit here, and then there's this plexiglass wall, and then there's two or three seats, and another plexiglass wall, and another couple seats, and a wall. That that's what they did in this one restaurant in town here. But another one, they didn't open the bar at all because there's only about 5 or 6 stools, and you couldn't keep the distance, the 6 foot distance between the people, so they just rearranged the furniture.
Wow.
But they basically lost the bar as far as seating.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but the these other towns, I hear what's the latest Grizz on Disneyland opening back up?
Yeah, Disneyland 15%, and it's only California residents. Nobody else but the California residents when they first opened.
Yeah, somebody
Huh.
would go to court and stop that. That isn't. That'd be like saying this one only the white people can come in. what, what
Oh, jeez.
what how do they think they can get away with stuff like that? 15%.
I know it's
and,
crazy.
and then say it has to be, tell you where you have to live to go to an amusement park. If I didn't live in California, I couldn't go to an amusement park. I said, what kind of country is this?
Yeah, it's nutty. It is nutty.
It is very much so.
Oh well, we'll see what happens, David. Like I said, I hope to be there in May, so we'll see if I get there in May or not.
You talk about going there in May or moving there in May?
Moving to Orlando by May. That's the goal. Yeah, the property in Orlando right now is selling like hotcakes, though.
Yeah, and in my neighborhood, there's no inventory. If you're looking to buy a house, there's nothing for sale.
Wow.
It that, that's that, that's where it stops. Is the right now is the inventory. But I don't know. In Orlando, it's a different deal. They're probably, they're building stuff in our area, in near where the Rays play in downtown St. Pete, and
Right.
but it's it's $1 million condos.
Right. Nobody can afford that
That's
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, just these semi-retired people with the 401k that's got 20 million in it, and say, oh, let's go live on the 21st floor and watch the sun come up.
Yeah. See, a guy like me, first time home buyer, I'm trying to get a nice deal.
Affordable housing, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, hopefully
affordable.
they'll have something. The one realtor I watch on YouTube said they start at 220,000 for a townhome. So we'll see if they have any left by the time I get down there.
Mm-hmm.
If not, there's always Airbnbs.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, well, that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for coming on tonight.
Bye,
Take care, Grizz. We'll
Take
talk to
care,
you
David.
later.
Good having you.
Okay, talk to you later.
good
Good
night.
night, CJ. Nice seeing you again.
Take care, CJ.
It's nice seeing you too.
Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight, and we will see you next time. This has been Grizz Tonight.